Hi everyone, and welcome back to my reactions. Today we are checking out The Boys Season 2, Episode 5. We are over the halfway point of the season now. We finished Episode 4, which means if you count this episode, because I have not seen it yet, there are only 4 episodes left of the season, and what a season it's shaping up to be. There's a lot of big things happening, a lot of events that happened in Episode 4 that I'm very excited to see play out into the rest of the show, and yeah. I don't really know how this show is going to end. Well, I guess it's not going to end because there's going to be a season 3 for sure, but how this season is going to end. Last time on The Boys, the episode was very focused on love. Love was the main driving force of the characters for that episode. We had Starlight and Huey's relationship, we had Butcher and Becca's relationship, we had the Deep and finding someone to marry or something like that for the church, and then we also had Homelander talking about how he needs to be the only one who loves himself, and he killed what's his face? The changed man. It starts with a doppelganger. He killed Doppelganger, that was a very good scene when Doppelganger turned into Homelander, and then Homelander has this basically one-on-one conversation with himself and ends it going, I'm the only one who needs to love myself, or something like that. Like, no one else needs to love me. I don't care what other people think. I'm Homelander, right? And then he kills Doppelganger. What a good way to end the episode. Also, all of the other relationships ended in sadness for me as well. Becca and Butcher split up. Starlight and Huey split up. The Deep has to marry the girl that he doesn't want to marry. He wanted to marry this other girl, and then the church was like, no, you got to marry this one. She's the perfect one for you. So all of them ended in sadness, which was really sad, but the episode started so good. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where this continues. I'm very excited to see more of Stormfront. Even though I hate her so much, I think she's going to be very cool. Especially Homelander, the Homelander Stormfront conflict. I really enjoy that, as well as the Kimiko Stormfront conflict. I really enjoy that. I'm excited to explore not so much Stormfront's character, just kind of what she does, what her actions do, because again, she is just such a horrible person. But that was revealed to us in episode 3. She is such a horrible person, and I just want to see her taken down. But also, I think she's very interesting when she's on screen, and I think she has a really cool dynamic with the rest of the suit. Before we get into my reaction though, if you'd like to check out more of my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my TV shows and movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's start this thing. I'm very excited to jump into Season 2, Episode 5, so I hope you enjoy my reaction, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Yeah, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Season 2, Episode 5. We gotta go now. Is this another promo? Does it look like a promo?
Ruby!
Oh, you know what? Is it that movie? Is it that movie? The Seven? The Rise of the Seven or something like that?
I'm gay.
What the heck?
We have to keep moving.
I'm a lot like you. I'm gay. What the heck is that line?
But May, you're in love. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, Homelander, go away.
Done.
I sure do, Ashley.
In private, sir. Please, it's urgent.
I feel like Ashley just loses a year of her life every time she talks to Homelander, just through stress alone. Oh, what the heck? That was caught on video. That was caught on video, though.
Oh my god, they're protesting me.
They've been at the tower all afternoon.
Why didn't you fucking say something?
She did just now. What do you mean? What else was she gonna say?
Would like your official position to be no comment at this time. Until the crisis team is in action.
This is so bad for Homelander.
Bad day?
Stormfront,
Hey, I'm
you
with
can
you.
go, I don't know, explode. You can go explode. Wow, what a waste of a cigarette. Do you see that? He just took one puff. Like, those things are expensive, I think. Oh! Yeah, Butcher, you kind of deserve this. Okay, maybe he doesn't deserve that. Guys, stop kicking Butcher. Stop kicking Butcher. Guys, you're gonna hurt him.
Well, as long as Starlight's on the job, we're sorted then, yeah?
Oh, Butcher, you didn't have to say that. That was mean.
How is she?
Lovelier than the day I met her,
Oh, oh,
I suppose.
oh.
Goodbye, Huey.
That's how he says goodbye. That's actually such a good way for Butcher to say goodbye. That is very in character. But that means a lot coming from him. And that's what Mother's Milk said Huey was at the start as well. Not at the start, like in this season.
What are you watching?
A show called Eat My Dick.
What a weird name for a show. Mother's Milk is like, he was nice. He was nice. He's in a bad place.
There's no way we can restore the grid if we don't get that flash drive to the tower.
The CG mutants just walk by the background. Whoa.
Everybody, can we please stand by to roll? Let's try to make our day. How about that? Okay.
I do like how open Stormfront is about everything, though. It just makes everything super interesting because she just gets straight to the point.
Cassandra Schwartz, an anthropologist.
Oh, the girl that he didn't want to marry. Oh, he actually did it.
Cancer's spreading fast.
They were not fast enough. I ain't seeing them. And where's me boy?
Not fast enough. What happened with this between him and his dad? And where's my boy? Does he have a dog? This is so cute. I never thought this would ever happen. Butcher and a dog just walking side by side like pals.
Fuck was I ever for?
She does want to be with you. You just have to accept that Ryan is in her life now, and I don't think you're ever going to be able to do that. Ah, Butcher!
Wow.
You rewrote the whole scene. Yeah, we're not doing this.
I think it's better if we just leave it open-ended. Okay. You know what I mean? Where we can just play.
Oh, the big farewell speech because he's out at the 7, right? Oh, and he doesn't want to be out at the 7. Oh, that's why he did the rewrites. That makes sense.
I'm not doing it.
You're probably contracted to do it, obligated to doing it.
The letters that he writes me, I mean, you would know what a beautiful soul he is.
I love this so much. This is like, it feels so fake. I think the Church of Collective is going to become a bigger thing. I think that they're teasing it quite a bit, and maybe it was something in the comics, or maybe it's even something in real life. I honestly just don't know. Guys, don't try and fight her. This could be your last day on Earth if you try and fight her. Oh! Ew! 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 His whole face just got ripped off. Did she need to do that? Maybe? No, she didn't. Oh, so she could have just done that. She didn't need to rip his face off, and he's probably still alive too. Kimiko is so awesome though. Like, so awesome. Wait, she smashed the gun into his head. I thought she shot him, but she like smacked the gun into his head so it stayed there.
Who's this one remind you of? Isn't he the spitting of Lenny?
I love this lady.
Waiting for me at the Hampton Inn. So, lots of thanks.
You're such a liar. Obviously you're lying. They know that you're lying.
That's Tara's girlfriend.
What?
His fuck pig.
Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ah, Black Noir? That's so scary. That actually terrified me a little bit.
You must have tracked me from Becker's.
Billy, what's it all about?
Black Noir is scary, man. He's just vibing everywhere, but he's also could be just watching you. Is he in my room?
Get her out?
I don't think so. Maybe he is.
Let's get to the car.
He moves faster than a car.
Yeah. He's Black Noir. What are you gonna do against him? I forgot that Black Noir was looking for Butcher, so that was like a really scary surprise when it happened.
Your mom was telling me about the hero pageants you used to do.
Oh my gosh. I don't miss you, Mom. Get out of my life. That's what she wants to say.
I'm hoping that you'll...
That's not an excuse, though. You can't just say, because these people did it, I'm exempt, you know?
Whoever they are?
You see that look from Stormfront? Whoever they are? It's just the stare. The stare. Oh.
Till she meets
Elena. The connection is immediate. All-consuming, a sweet, saff...
Elena's in the movie now.
We're recommending a multi-pronged image makeover. First, guest spots on Queer Eye.
Then an exclusive...
All of the marketing stuff hurts me.
Feminine women in a relationship sends a problematic message.
Yeah, this isn't Penthouse Forum.
A problematic message?
Really? You're not gonna say anything?
She can't. She can't say anything. She wishes she could, but she just can't.
There is nowhere you can go that he won't find you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay.
Elena, you're in a bad situation and you don't even know how bad it is.
We're gonna take that motherfucker down.
Yes, 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 yes.
Trust me?
Take him down. Take Homelander down.
So that's it? Expecting a happy ending, will we?
I feel like, yeah, Butcher is definitely on the ropes where he doesn't care about death anymore. Because Becca was his last thing. And now that she's not in his life, what does he have?
Fuck you.
Yes.
Am I supposed to be impressed by this?
Huey, change his mind.
Say that again.
So you don't have shit. Welcome to...
Don't make me move you.
You can move him.
But you can't move me.
Good luck with me.
Yes. Yes, MM.
¿Qué es pastel?
Girl, his two girlfriends.
Come with me, mon cœur.
No, watch out. But she can't understand because the brother didn't get to teach him. But it's really emotional.
Fuck this.
Oh.
Fuck you.
No, Frenchie, don't say that. Don't say that to the love of your life.
Go be a monster.
Oh, Frenchie. Oh my god, man.
What if you could go back to the way things were? I used to be angry.
Oh my god. Is he doing a church advertisement?
Dude, that's not cool.
Hey dude, that's not cool. Like, what is all this stuff? I feel like there's a huge role that the Church of Collective is gonna play in future episodes.
And then they just started letting all kinds of people in.
Oh no! So she's talking about different races, different ethnicities.
Some people are quality and others are garbage. Fair.
Stormfront! Stormfront, you have to stop.
Can I have a word, please?
The actress plays Stormfront so well, and she's so dislikable. Unlikable is the word, not dislikable.
4 years longer than Mr. Marathon. Now that is something, okay?
Mr. Marathon. What a dumb name.
I think it's time that I stay put for a while.
I can imagine people like crying in the movie theaters. This is like the Avengers level of emotion. Avengers Endgame. Send off to your favorite characters. Yeah! Oh, Jesus Christ, that would scare me so much. Oh no. He could kill every single person here, and no one could do a thing about it.
So fun. I loved it.
This is insane. Homelander, what are you doing?
Everyone get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Fuck you! Get out!
Well, don't be so mean to that guy. He's the nicest guy on the show.
Nobody wants innocent people to get hurt. Of course not.
Shut up. You and Stormfront. Both.
Comes at a price.
You don't speak for us.
Oh!
You don't speak for us.
Oh my god. Is someone gonna die? I hope he doesn't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's killing everybody. Oh my god. What the heck? I said it might happen, but I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. He just killed every single person there. Oh. 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 Okay. He just wanted to do it, but he actually did that. And I was like, there is no turning back from this point. He's made it worse, and he's getting to that point anyways, just through his actions. But I thought that was real, and that hurt me in my soul.
Bullocks.
Yeah, bring the dog. That's good. I like the music for this part.
No one ever said the job was...
I like that part. That was so cool. The music was a little stylized and different. That was really sweet. I don't like that they're working together now. It just makes everything so much worse because they're going to just be bad influences for each other, and it's just going to spiral them into even more horrible people than they already are.
Billy wouldn't want me to say.
A brother, a dad.
Fuck Billy. Lenny's his little brother.
Oh, got it. Got it.
A wanker named Dorian Savory.
Lil
breaks Lynn's
wanker.
nose. Oh, Billy goes to work.
That's something my granddad calls me all the time. You wanker.
Well, you know.
Not be Billy. Yeah. Aww. And Huey's that person now in Billy's life.
God rest his soul.
Oh, he died. Duh. I knew it. Dang it, right as it gets interesting. You know, it was already interesting, but right as there's information that I want to know. Black Noir, you gotta stop setting off all these bombs. Not really that stealthy. Shut up, dog. It was a mistake to bring the dog. He's killed you guys. He's killed you. But you're staying.
Get him out of here.
But you're staying because he just wants him. Butcher, you can't do this to me, bud. You can't do this to me, buddy. You need to stay in this show. I really like you. Ah! Ooh, is he bleeding? No. His suit looks like he's fine.
Think you got a bullocks? Oh, come on then.
I think he could totally beat you.
Get out of here!
Watch out! No! MM! MM!
Oi, Gimp!
MM!
Over it!
Why? No! MM! Huey! You suck. You have to hit him. I thought he sliced his arm off, to be honest. Save him! Save him! Save him! Save him! Save him! Save him! Save him!
That Homelander is nothing but a filthy fucking rapist.
Oh, they already hate him, but that would be the last straw. Oh my god, his ringtone. He's like a robot almost.
They said there'd be food.
Well, this is food for your soul.
Oh, shut up.
Go with love.
Shut up.
Wait, you think I'm a piece of shit?
Fuck yeah. The point is, I can help.
Must be hard to walk in those boots all day, every day. Maybe you'd get used to it, but I don't know. High heels are hard, or heels in general are hard. There's no way you're gonna be able to guess her password. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I was very wrong.
You know, you had no right to talk to my mother about personal shit.
She's good at covering, but she did want to talk about this to Stormfront as well.
Is a performance.
Oh my god, Stormfront.
I guess lightning really doesn't strike twice, huh?
You know what? I need to get to set.
Only one Oscar-worthy performance.
Flower, huh? Going against your own people?
Going against your own people?
Be racist. Oh my.
Don't be racist, says the racist.
Come in!
Oh no! The two worst people in the world and Starlight sitting in a trailer. What happened? Time to find out.
Girls friendly?
No, just running lines.
You girls friendly? He's so intrusive.
I will get your mum back.
Aww. The hunt for Becca is back on.
I got you something.
The dog toy. It's Homelander too. Tear it up.
That's my boy.
It had to be Homelander. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, Butcher, you silly guy." I have chills right now, and I don't even know why. It's just like I like this song over scenes in movies. What the heck? I don't want this. What if they make a Stormfront Homelander baby?
You know you want to.
I'll cut you in half.
Try me.
Don't be a pussy. Laser my fucking tits.
What the heck is this fetish? What is happening? I don't like this. Oh, they're like perfect for each other and I hate it. And it's like, oh, it's so disturbing. I don't like this at all. This is how I feel about the end of that episode. And that was my reaction to The Boys 2x5. Season 2, episode 5. We got to go now. I really liked that episode. I didn't like the ending of that episode. It was disturbing, would maybe be a good way to put it, and like it gave me a very icky feeling. I don't really want Stormfront and Homelander to be a thing, to be together, but at the same time it makes a lot of sense why they would be together, because at heart they're basically the same person. They have the same motives for the most part, and they kind of want the same, I guess that's motives, I was going to say they kind of want the same thing, and they're kind of just the same personality, just male and female version of it. And so it makes a lot of sense that they would become a powerful couple. And I don't even know if this is like they're gonna be a couple now, or if this is just more of a one night stand, superhero one night stand sort of thing, or maybe it'll just be something that they do on the side. But the relationship that they have now makes a lot of sense, especially because Homelander's conflict with Stormfront evaporated in this episode, and he asked for her help. She helped him. He went up 5 points, and now he can help her with something. And I think she has been from the start almost in a way manipulating Homelander into eventually asking for her help, so then he has to help her back to so that they're even again, right? And so I feel like this is her plan. And again, I feel like she has a big plan, a big future plan, because of what she said to Starlight as well, like, you could be useful, or you're going to be useful is what she said, I think. And so that infers that there is a larger plan that she has out in the works. And I think both Starlight and Homelander, especially Homelander, are very important for this plan, and I think that she is using them. I don't think that she has actually any interest in Homelander. I feel like she is a very self-interested person. She is very self-centered, and I think she only cares about herself. And I think she's acting like she cares about Homelander, acting like she wants to help Homelander to help herself in the future, if you know what I mean. So I really like where this is going between Homelander and Stormfront, but I also don't like watching it, if you know what I mean, because they're both horrible people, and I think together they can just become this horrible power couple of grossness and horribleness and ickiness that is just going to be so, like, whenever they get on screen now, I already, whenever Homelander goes on screen, I have a pit in my stomach that something bad is going to happen. And it's the same thing with Stormfront. So now that they're both going to be together quite a bit more often in these episodes, and that they actually like each other now, or at least at the end of this episode they definitely liked each other, it's like double pits now. It's like double the nervousness I will get, double the anxiety I will get while watching these characters on screen. So yeah, I really like where it's going. I really like how it's developing. I'm just really, really nervous. I'm just really, really nervous. I think a lot of this episode as well was very dedicated to grief, and not so much letting go, but also kind of letting go or moving on from the past, I guess. Not even the past, like moving on from the recent past. Again, I think it dealt with a lot of grief, especially the first half of this episode, even more than the first half. I think a majority of this episode was spent dealing with grief, and that can be seen through the protests with Homelander. The people are protesting that he's a war criminal. They could be grieving for these innocent people that has lost their lives, right? It could be seen with Butcher trying to deal with the grief of Becca leaving him, and it could also be seen where Huey talks about his grief about Robin and how he's still struggling with that, and it can also be seen through Kumiko and how she's grieving and dealing with the death of her brother. So I think this episode very heavily focused on grief and focused on characters moving on from grief, or how they deal with the grief and not necessarily overcoming it just yet. Like Kumiko, for instance, she has not overcome it yet. She had the moment in the church with Frenchie, which I thought was really, really sweet, especially when she was doing her sign language that no one can understand because he hasn't been taught it. And then it's like super emotional. You can see tears in her eyes. You can tell that what she's saying is from the heart, but just no one can understand it. And so I feel like she was explaining herself, but since no one could understand it, since Frenchie couldn't understand it, and Frenchie got really mad at her, and then they both split up. And so I don't know. It doesn't feel like Kumiko's grief is over. I don't think it will ever be over. I mean, how long does grief like that last? How long does it take? Like, will you ever stop mourning? Will you ever stop being sad for someone that you loved who has passed on, right? So it is going to be very interesting to see how she struggles with that and deals with that, but it was the focus of her character in this episode. When she ripped that guy's face off in the bar, that was so gross, but so cool at the same time. It was so dramatic. You did not need to do that, Kimiko. You could have just snapped his neck, but you had to show them that you were going to kill them, and you had to show them in the most brutal way possible. I thought it was a cool death, but I was like, this is so unnecessary, Kimiko. You could have just like snapped his neck and it made it a nice clean death. Again, with the grief, there was the Butcher and Becca situation where I can't speak today. Butcher was grieving and he was sad and he was feeling alone and kind of useless at this point because Becca had denied him the life that he had always planned. She had said, no, I'm staying with Ryan. Ryan, even though he is Homelander's son, he is still my son. I am raising him the way I would raise my son, and I care about him, and I know you can't care about him, Butcher, so you have to be out of my life. And so Butcher is dealing with that, and it was really cool how he dealt with that. It is definitely a very Butcher way to deal with things. I feel like he kind of closed himself off, and then he was just like, there's nothing left for me. Like, the only thing that kept me going this whole time was the thought that me and Becca and my dog could have a life together, right? That was the only thing that kept him going for eight years. But now, if she's not going to be in his life anymore, what's the point, right? Like, what's the point? And I really like that struggle that he had, the conflict that he had with Huey, where Huey was saying, like, I feel you as well. When Robin died, like, I felt like there was nothing left in life worth for me, and I still feel like that sometimes. Like, I really liked that conversation. I really liked them both talking it out. Maybe not talking it out, more so Huey trying to tell Butcher that there is still stuff in this world for him, even though and trying to like relate to Butcher and stuff like that. And I thought that was really sweet. But then Butcher reacted in the very Butcher way, where it felt almost like an attack on Butcher instead. And he always tries to put down people when Butcher is confused. When Butcher is confused or angry or very emotional, he likes to try and put down people and make them feel like they're weak. Like, he always says to Huey, like, you're soft, whenever Huey's trying to give him some emotional support or something like that. So it was how he responded was very much in character. But I really liked the payoff of this episode where he said at the end, like, I'm gonna find your mom, I'm gonna get her out, we're gonna be a family again. And that was a really good payoff, because that was like his arc in this episode, was him dealing with the fact that Becca doesn't want him, and then he was just going to leave it like that. But then at the end, he was like, I'm not giving up. Becca is the woman that I love. I'm still going to find her. We're going to be a family. And I really, really enjoyed that. I don't know necessarily. Maybe I missed it in the episode, but I don't know where he's going now, because he's in a different car than Mother's Milk and what's-his-face, Huey. So I'm confused about where Butcher is going, although I assume he's going to go and get Becca. I assume that is like the only place he could be going, or at least going somewhere that could help him get Becca eventually. As for Mother's Milk and Huey, also not sure where they're going. Speaking of those guys though, the fight with Black Noir was really, really cool. It wasn't like so much of a fight, more so Black Noir just holding Butcher, and then he talked to Edgar and stuff. But Black Noir feels like a robot, doesn't he? He just obeys commands without any second thought. And I know that is sort of how you're supposed to obey commands. For the most part, you should just be like most soldiers are just like, oh, we have to attack here, okay, we're gonna attack here, right? And so yeah, he's doing it like that, but I don't know, something about him just feels very robotic. And I don't know if that's just the way that he moves, the way that he acts, all of the above. But you know, if he takes off his mask one day and we get to see his face and it turns out he's a robot, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, that makes a lot of sense that he's a robot. So I don't know. My suspicions is that Black Noir is a robot now. But yeah, that fight was really, really cool. Last thing I want to talk about before this episode is over. Actually, two things. One is Butcher had a little brother. I forget his name, but Butcher had a little brother, and that was a really sweet conversation that Huey and Butcher's aunt had with each other. I think she was his aunt, right? Because nephew and nephew. Yeah, I think aunt, right? So I really like that. I like that Huey is kind of Butcher's new little brother in a way. He's like, he kind of looks the same, he acts the same, and I think that is really good for Butcher, and I think Butcher sees that in Huey. But then I feel like maybe he can get very sad that he sees that in Huey, because he remembers that his actual little brother has passed away. So it is a really cool relationship. I really like that was revealed, because it gives the dynamic between Butcher and Huey a lot more depth. Even though it already had a lot of depth, it gives it even more depth, and it makes that relationship even more rich. So I really like that. And the last thing is Starlight and Stormfront. I really like their conflict. They're both they're like two opposites of people, basically. Like Starlight and Stormfront are very different in terms of people, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like I don't know. I was going to say I feel like they could work together, but I don't think they could work together. I think that sometimes they have the same interests, but they're always twisted to each character's needs, if you know what I mean. Like Stormfront's is always twisted to be a little bit more horrible, and Starlight's is twisted to be more appeasing to all people. But I really like their conflict. I really like how they're kind of blackmailing each other in a way, and I'm excited to see where that goes as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my reaction to The Boys Season 2, Episode 5, We Gotta Go Now. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me, supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And thank you so much if you listened to my review as well. If you made it this far, it means a lot for you just to listen to me talk. And I'll see you next time for The Boys Season 2, Episode 6, The Bloody Doors Off. What a good name. Okay, see you then.